Okay, it's recording now as we speak.
Okay.
I'm going to take you off speakerphone.
Yes.
That's how I interviewed Lance Bass, and it sounded great. And I can edit it, so don't worry about it.
Right.
Except I don't have much. All right, just give me a moment.
Mm.
Hi, Diane Diamant. Diane
Yes.
Diamant was on the show with us last Saturday telling us about her event this coming Saturday. So we just want to remind our listeners and our friends on social media what is going on and what the occasion is for. Diane, welcome back.
Hi. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So tell us what you're doing. I mean, I know, but you could do it much better than I can.
That's fine. We have a nonprofit called Dollars for Tics Scholars, and we award college scholarships to students who have Tourette syndrome. My daughter Kelsey has Tourette syndrome. So we have a scholarship fundraising event, and it's this Saturday, February 25th, and it's called the D for TS, which stands for Dollars for Tics Scholars Derby. And it's going to be great, Tom. It's video horse racing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have people that are getting their attendance tickets and then sponsoring a horse and naming it, and you should hear some of these great horse names that are coming through.
Oh, I can't imagine.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have dinner. We have some great dinner sponsors, and we're going to have the video horse races, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Raffles and raffles galore.
Great. And I attended last year, and I'll be there this year as well. And tell me about some of the success that you've had in awarding scholarships.
Oh, that's a great question. Thank you. We formed in 2014 and at the very end of the year, and then our first scholarship awards were in 2015, and we were able to award 3 awards from the fundraising we had done. And then in 2016, we awarded 5 scholarships.
Wow.
Now, these are awarded to kids around the country. So we're actually a mom and daughter, myself and my daughter Kelsey, that have a nonprofit that reaches around the country because there were no college scholarships for kids who had Tourette's when Kelsey went to school.
And
so,
how do you reach out to these students? How do they find out about the scholarship?
Well, website is very powerful. We find that people search online because they can't believe that there are no scholarships for kids with Tourette's. So they're starting to find us. So we get a lot of web hits on our website, dollarsforticsscholars.org. And we also have a Facebook page, Dollars for Tics Scholars. And we also go online and we list our scholarship with lots of scholarship directories like FastWeb and various popular scholarship directories that the students are looking through.
Now, what made you start this? Besides the fact that your daughter has it, but what are some of the problems that, especially students with Tourette's, what are some of the problems that they face?
That's a wonderful question, too. Well, Tourette's is a neurological disorder, and it's characterized by motor tics and vocal tics. So the motor tics and vocal tics are very distracting to the students. So it's very difficult for them to focus in on learning and studying, and even in class. They're always worried about maybe a tic coming along and distracting them from trying to focus on the professor. So we felt like it was very important to recognize these students and all they go through every day. In addition, they may have extra costs associated with college. For instance, Kelsey was on medication for a while, so they may have medication costs that they've been having for years and years and years. They may have to have college retakes. Maybe they have to retake a class because they didn't absorb everything the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
And some students, for instance, Tom, one of our recipients had to have a private dorm room because she had vocal tics that meant she was making noises and so forth, so she couldn't have a roommate. So that's an extra expense that these kids might experience.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine how hard, we've covered issues on our show about, bullying and indifference, and, this falls under that similar category, I think, where, a lot of people just don't understand what the problem is. And so I can't imagine how hard it must be for the students. And you're to be congratulated and applauded for making this a personal effort of yours. And, it's through our own trials and tribulations, I guess, that we find our path to helping others, and you certainly have. And give us the information, all the information again, starting with the event this Saturday.
Absolutely. It's called the D for TS Derby. It's at 6:30 p.m. at the South County Civic Center. That's located in Delray Beach at 16700 Jog Road. It's just north of Clinton Road.
Plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking, yeah, and free parking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at 6:30 p.m. The tickets, which are found at ticsscholars.org/D4TS Derby, are $45 per person, and it includes dinner, beer, and wine, and 8 race vouchers for the horse races. And then you can sponsor a horse for $10. So that's exciting. We're filling up our race program with the horses and the horse owners.
Right.
So we're really looking forward to it, and it'll be a great night to financially encourage these students. You know, you mentioned the bullying and so forth. Having Tourette's is very much a social challenge, as you can imagine.
Oh, sure. Just think of the kids
mm-hmm.
who stutter, for example. I mean, they're
sure.
teased and they're made fun of, and that, so
stared at.
Yeah,
yep.
Exactly. And I know last year you had fantastic food. Now, not that the food is the reason people should come, but I know we have a mutual friend, so you can give them a plug here because the food is fantastic.
Absolutely. Our main food sponsor, is Bobby Orfanos from Zorba's Taverna. Zorba's is in Delray Beach,
mm-hmm.
and they do a wonderful job, and we so appreciate their support. And we have a little bit of food also coming from Chili's Boca Raton, so we just appreciate all of our food sponsors, and they do a great job for us.
Well,
we also have some. I'm sorry, Tom. I was going to say we also have some race sponsors. So this is the first event. As we grow, we learn, and as we grow, we have some race sponsors. So we have some companies supporting us. So the community has provided great response.
Well, I will see you on Saturday night. I will also be posting this. If you're interested in more information, go to Get Out South Florida's Facebook page, facebook.com/Get Out South Florida, and our Instagram and Twitter page will also have the information. So, Diane, thanks so much. Congratulations, and God bless you for all the work that you do. And I will see you Saturday night.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Tom.
My pleasure. Something going wrong?